Howdy, partners! Howdy, right, we're back. Straight from the last one. I forgot to say see you later on the last one, never mind. So we got a quest here, let's take on a quest. Let's talk to
What
Olvand.
do you want, Ulvund? Some kind of payment?
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the bristlebacks and sign the concession decree. Face it, what other choice do you have?
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might. Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
So, the savior herself. Walloper of Derval, gutter of youth.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior.
Oh, stop.
Ulvund Freeholder, at your service. So, what could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must be needed elsewhere.
I'm here for the embassy and...
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
Once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my... saviorly attention.
Ah, the bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take place. Well, let's get to it, hey? And off you go.
Not so fast.
You and the Karja.
You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magistrate?
Well, I refuse to play nice to some fancy-robed parchment pusher when my fellow laborers are being bullied, intimidated, and taken advantage of.
How noble of you.
Noble, ha! Born with a hammer in hand, I was. Nobody handed me anything or dropped opportunity into my lap. Everything I've achieved, I've done on my own.
And where is this hammer now?
The, burden of leadership forced me to set it aside. The Karja risk nothing, while demanding that good Osseram gamble with their lives out there. Someone had to step up and say no more.
Your work stoppage?
You ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed I did. We're laborers, not soldiers. Until the Karja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal we deserve, I'm not risking Osseram lives.
Fair deal? You mean your concession decree?
It's not my decree. It's on behalf of all the good Osseram laborers of this land who do all the backbreaking work, while only the Karja reap the rewards. All we're asking for is the ability to share in this prosperity for a land worked by the people, for the people.
Right. Then just how much would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
Yeah, that's a bit of money then. It sounds like, like, I know, kind of, well, not communist, but a kind of, stand up for the rights of people. I like that. Bristlebacks.
Where's the whistle?
Right in the middle of town. But with the threat out there, I'm not endangering innocent Osram lives.
I'm going to clear out the bristlebacks. And when I'm done, this valley is gonna get moving.
If that's what it takes. Until then, I'll keep looking after the safety of these good folk.
Just be ready to blow the whistle.
Right. Open
me see
quest
what-
menu. Oh, hang on. Just about to say something there. Right. Bristlebacks have run rampant in the Dort, but how did they get into the valley in the first place? Talk to the Karja magistrate. Okay. Get
The
back, boys.
magistrate wanted. I bet he's in the tavern.
Right. So let's follow it. It could be we've got to follow this kind of stuff at the beginning, just to kind of open up the content bit by bit. That's Aaron's last location. So let's pick our quest now. So let's make that our new quest. Bristlebacks to run rampant. This will kind of test our metal, as I call it. Let's carry on the forge tradition of saying lots of things to do with metalwork. Great sparks.
Give it a rest, would you?
Also, I like the settlements and things. I like the way we can go in a little bit. It will be nice to get all the full kind of equipment and stuff. But I'm not a big fan of, we have to do things that before we can do something, we have to do this bit and then the next bit and then the next bit, guide you through bit by bit. I mean, it's all right. It's a nice kind of concept, but it would be nice to just have that at the start. Just go out if you want to buy something, go out and buy something. So, but that's purely my opinion, and you may love that kind of thing. All right, we gotta go in here. Tell you what, I'm loving the fact we got some indoor stuff, because that was one thing. There weren't that many places you could go indoors apart from the real big places. So this is nice, and wow, look at this. This is fabulous. Let's have a look at that. A complaint form smudged with ash and filled with angry glyphs. Sounds like a few hobbits in the background singing away. Complaint form smudged with ash. Yeah, right, read that. Javad, please help. The product in question maimed me. I filled out the required form below, and I still can't even get a refund from dealer and Boomer. I beg you, give me justice. Complainant, Robert Guardsman. Product description, Bangbuster. I think Boombuster. Does it matter? I bought it 3 days ago. I know you remember me. Incident lab description. Again, I just told you I was demonstrating this scorched out hammer to my fellow guardsman by slamming it on a piece of rock, and instead of booming the rock, it boomed towards me, and now I don't have any eyebrows. Am I surprised? Am I sad? Nobody can tell, since I no longer have eyebrows. So in case you weren't aware, let me tell you, I'm very unhappy and I want my shards back. Refund denied. Customer was made fully aware of the prototype volatility at time of purchase. Proceed with purchase regardless, proclaiming, I am not a baby. Yeah, we're going to get amusing stuff like that. It's quite funny. But yeah, this is nice. It's got a nice pub. Yeah, wow, yeah, let's get drunk. Oh, is that the guy we got to talk to? Looks like the guy we got to talk to. So talk to Javad, who's very willing, by the way.
Savior, thank you for taking the time. And my condolences that you had to endure Ulvan's bloviating.
I've dealt with worse. It sounds like he's really trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that the Karja purposely let bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd. But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
How did the bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry. But unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is barren light. Look, if you can get to the bottom of this, I can offer a considerable bounty in return.
Nice.
Shut Ulvin up.
Right, concession decree.
What is this concession decree that Ulvund wants?
He wants the Sundom to designate portions of the Daunt as Oseram holdings. Only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Let me guess. Because he stands to profit somehow?
Exactly. With the Daunt under Oseram law, he could secure more investment for their numerous ventures.
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their access. Hence, why the concession is so important to him. And why blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks, no matter how absurd, works in his favor.
Right, okay. So what about your role in that?
You get stuck out here.
I asked for the posting, believe it or not. Overseeing the entire valley on behalf of the Sun King? It was an honor. Is an honor, I mean.
But your job would be a lot easier without someone like Ulvund blasting hot air all the time?
Ulvund's not going anywhere. He's been around longer than I have. Even fancies himself the founder of Chainscrape. I'll find a way to live with him. I have to.
Nice, isn't it? All these new gestures, Dina. It gives a little bit more life to the performances than the first game. First
You
sighting.
said the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry?
Yes, according to one terrified laborer, said the ground trembled before they came charging down the hillside. He took off and ran all the way here.
Good place to start looking then.
If you learn the truth, maybe Ulvund will stop blaming the Karja for every problem under the sun, and maybe then he'll actually focus on rebuilding Barren Light instead.
Right, okay, so we got to kind of do that. So let's just have a little look at that quest again. So yeah, we have to search west of the quarry for the bristlebacks. So Javad the Willing, the Karjate Management needs to know how deadly bristlebacks got into the Daunt. Right, okay, which is way over yonder there. So it looks like we're going to go into Charger site. Ooh, Chargers there, quite tough. Unknown Machine Strike. Is that a game there? And is that the same quest there, or is that a new one? That's another new one. Goodness me, they're all over the place. Let me just check the recording and make sure I am recording. Yes. Okay, right. So, can we jump on the table and, you know, have a merry old dance? Probably can. Can we sit down? No, we can't. What a shame. Can't have everything. Oh, it's just great fun. Let's have a little look around this place for a minute. There's the forges there. Evening. How you doing? How you doing there? Excuse me, sir.
So, are you new to the Dawn?
Or have I been here already? It didn't quite come out right there. Right, there's something around there to collect. Oh, we have a downstairs, you know, upstairs as well. Let's have a little look around here. Let's pick up any resources. They must be our reward for doing all those wonderful things we did. Now, we don't get feedback going through these bits, but my God, we're getting feedback on a lot of stuff. Yeah, it's on PlayStation only, and they've got that feature, so therefore you should be buying a PlayStation 5. It's very, they're very powerful, these new consoles. They're in the kind of, you know, medium to high range now. And it seems like it's better than probably my PC. I'm glad I've got this. Let's have a look at this strike thing, because yeah, I wonder if it looks like there's supposed to be some kind of game. Whether I'll do that on the stream, we might have a go on it on the stream, just to see what it's like. It could well be fun. I didn't really play Gwent on The Witcher 3, really. I only played a couple of times, but apparently some of them could be quite difficult. So, you know, I don't like difficult. Where was it? Oh, there's remedies there. Where was the thingy? So that's beginner. I like the sound of beginner. I must admit, I do like the sound of that. But yeah, we could, you know, get to know these places, you know, really well, so that you don't need these markers. So now we might be able to sit down. Let's try this machine strike, eh? Let's have a.
Come to revel in some strike, sister? Let me set the board.
I was just passing by.
First timer, huh? Don't worry about it. I'll go easy on you. You got any pieces?
No.
Well, aren't you in luck then? I got an extra set, a Tanakh original, straight out of the Forbidden West.
Nice.
Sit. I'll run you through it in a hot spark. I'll give you something special if
Hot
you win it on my
spark, right.
boards, too.
Well, I'll try and win. You know, I'm not great at these kind of board games, but at least we can sit down finally. Right, okay. I'll have to take this in nice and slow. Right, beginner tutorial. Let's begin that, shall we? Right, we have a beginner set, which is Are you ready to start the challenge? Looks like we
All right,
are.
let's start off simple. The Tanakh like to say that Machine Strike is a game of pure strategy.
Oh no.
We each get a set of pieces. Each piece represents a kind of machine, and each machine is worth a different number of victory points. And to win the
Okay.
game, you'll need to gain 7 victory points by destroying the opponent's machines. It can
Sounds
be tricky
easy so
remembering the
far.
details of every machine, so we use these notes to keep track of them. You see that
Right.
number on the top right corner?
Right, yeah. 1.
That there is how many victory points you'll get for destroying that machine.
Okay.
Notes also tell you how far a piece can move,
Right, oh god, here we go. It's getting
how
tricky.
powerful their attacks are,
Yeah.
the distance they can strike from,
Right.
and
And
of
their
course,
health?
their health.
Right, okay. So, attack.
Okay, that's enough for now. Let's just play.
Uh,
I'll
I've
explain the
forgotten.
rest as we go. I own the board, so I get to choose
Damage,
who
was
goes
it?
first.
Range
Since this
and
is your
health.
first time, I'll let you go.
Um,
Usually you get to choose which pieces to set on the board, but this will do for now. Pick up that machine piece to your right, and move it forward.
pick that machine just to my right, which is... How do I do that? All right. So, we select it,
And remember, each machine can only move a certain distance. Take a look at
which
your
is
notes if
2.
you need a reminder.
Okay. Right, use up and down and move the selected piece. Tap X to select the terrain it should move to. I move sideways. I'm going to try sort of flanking them. So I get 2 moves, and then we tap to where we want to.
Move that
Right.
machine forward. It's all part of the learning process.
Oh, I got to go there. Oh, I see. I got to go to the... right, okay.
Easy enough, huh? Now, you get to move 2 machines each round. So go ahead and pick a second machine.
Okay. Got to move to there. Okay. I like it when they tell me what to do.
Perfect. There's not much else to do for now, so just end your turn.
Don't want to. All right.
We're forging onwards. Let me
I feel kind of
move
exposed
my
there, and I see you have a
pieces
2 and a 4. I don't like the sound of 2 and a 4. Sounds like you have
And
an
we're back to you.
advantage.
This time, why don't you try attacking one of my pieces? Try
Please
with
tell
that
me,
machine on your right first.
tell me how to do that. All right, so
Now
tap.
move the piece close enough to attack one of my
Okay,
machines. When
right.
performing an attack,
Well, yeah,
you'll
yeah,
be testing your
it
machine's
has got
combat
kind
power
of
against the
0 is
opponent's.
something there, but I
A
don't like.
machine's
And
combat
it's got
power
2.
is a combination of the terrain your machine is standing on and its own attack power. This board only has grassland terrain, which has no effect on a machine's combat power.
Right.
And your current machine has 2 points of attack power.
Right.
So in total, your machine's combat power equals 2 points.
Yeah.
Since my machine isn't the one attacking, it has 0 points of attack power.
Right.
And just like your machine, it's not affected by grassland terrain. So right now, the difference in combat power between the 2 machines is 2 points.
Right. Okay.
This means
I'm
your
grasping
machine
it.
can do 2 points of damage to my machine.
We should kill it.
Did you get all that?
Yeah, I did actually. Right. Okay, so attack then, is it? No, let's keep
Knew you were
going.
a smart one.
Oh,
Finish up by attacking my machine.
thank you for the remark.
Not pulling any punches, huh? Now grab
Not
that
bad.
second machine of yours.
Don't wanna.
See how your machine can't move close enough to attack mine?
No.
You can make your machine sprint. That lets it move one space
How? How
further.
do I achieve that?
Try it out.
Up excellent train. It's yeah. How do you sprint then? How do I? So if I do that, a sprint. That seems to be going beyond the movement. What does that mean?
Downside to sprinting is that your machine can no longer attack. Now,
Oh.
some players like to take a risk and overcharge their machine in cases like this. Overcharging lets you attack after a sprint, but it will damage your machine's health by 2 points.
Oh.
So use at your own discretion. Let's try doing that now so you can see what I mean.
Okay, well, we'll have a go at it. Yeah, let's have a go at it. Let's risk it. Is that right? Can I?
That's about
okay.
it for your turn then.
So is the end of my turn now? Right. Right,
Now,
okay.
I'll let you in on a neat trick. That machine of yours, the one closest to me, grab a hold of it.
Right.
Same as in the wilds, machines have both armored points and weak points. You can see them marked on the pieces. Blue shows where their armor is thickest. Hit them there and you'll do some damage, but not a lot. Now, red shows the machine's weak points. Hit those and you'll deal a mighty
Well, that's
blow.
from behind, I take
Here,
it.
let me show you. Rotate that piece so your machine faces mine. Now let that machine have it.
I see. So he's strong at the front. He's weak at the back. But it says nothing on the side. So, all right, we'll face it.
Off the board she goes.
Oh no, that
and
is
there's
sorry.
your
That
first
he was
victory
facing the other way. I
points.
didn't notice which way he was
You don't have
facing.
7
right.
of them yet, so let's keep
Okay.
going. Your machine attacked mine, but hasn't moved yet. Go ahead and move downwards towards my remaining piece.
All right. What, that one? Yeah, that's the yellow highlight. Okay. Right. Now can I rotate it? I can.
You've already attacked a machine and moved your piece. But if you overcharge your machine, you can attack a second time. And by the look of your machine's health, you'd be sacrificing your piece to
Yeah,
defeat mine.
exactly.
But sometimes that can be a good thing.
Really?
Overcharge your machine to attack mine a second time, and I'll show you what I mean.
Don't particularly want to, but all right. Tap, and then attack.
Ain't that a thrill? Now, because your machine was knocked out at the same time as mine, we both get the victory points our machines are worth. Good news is, since you're the one attacking, you're gonna receive your victory points before I do. Which
Nice.
means you can reach the coveted 7 victory points first. That's why sometimes losing a piece can be the best way to end a game in your favor. Now, you'll notice you
Right.
didn't get quite up to 7 victory points this time, but
No.
you did destroy all my pieces. That means you're the winner.
Okay, well, yeah.
Wasn't so hard,
Don't know if I'll
was
be
it?
playing this all the
Just
time. I
remember
might do this
to
off
always
screen
check for the
because
best terrain to attack from.
looks like I'll
You'd
use
be
my
surprised the
brain.
advantage you can gain over an opponent like that. I know it saved my behind in a game or two.
I'll try and remember that.
Oh, before I forget, these are all my spare pieces. I want the
Oh,
savior
nice.
of
Thank you.
Meridian to have them. It's a small set to be sure, but it should be enough to get you in on any strike games you find out there. You might even fancy looking out for them strike carvers. They've got all kinds of unique pieces that can turn a game in your favor, though they'll need the right materials to craft you one. Or you might find them in the wilds if you're lucky. I know I've lost my fair share of pieces after a night of machine hunting or brew hopping. No need to thank me. Always a pleasure to help out new strike players.
Thank you.
Now, if you feel like playing a real game, I've got plenty of other boards. I could even teach you a few more tricks if you're up for it.
Not
Thanks.
now. I won't do it now.
Think about it.
Yeah. I think taking it steady one at a time is just enough. And I don't think you'll probably want me to, you know, be playing this for the next hour. So I'm going to
Come
cancel
back anytime.
and
Ray.
come back. And I'll kind of have a go at it, you know, and if I get kind of half a handle of it, you know, which is a little bit less than, you know, which is half the amount of the full handle, then yeah, maybe I'll show you a game, you know, if you want to see the game. If you want to see the games, let me know. Again, I like feedback on all this stuff. Right. I'm going to go there next. That looks like very interesting. So, yeah, there's a lot to find at the beginning, isn't there? And, yeah, I'm loving all the kind of new stuff. I mean, it might make things a bit complicated for me. You know, that's my only worry. You know, I'm not saying I'm thick or stupid or anything like that, although I do, you know, that would probably be the right call actually on that. I go up there. How do I get up there? All right, let's have a look around if I can get up there. One thing I did notice in this game, I know I'm saying about loving all things and whatever. One thing I've noticed is when there's something like washing hanging on the line, it seems to be rigid. Yeah. Yeah, it's just, I know it's a small thing, but to me it means the world.
Ignoring me again?
Just kind of flick around a bit. I kind of think, well, do you want me to flick that way or that way? Right, in there. Right, okay, we got there. Oh, it's gloomy in here. Up the stairs.
Got us another empty kettle. We don't like it.
So it's going to be more complex now. There's more things to learn. So I'm a little bit worried about the fact that it's going to be more complex. But hopefully I'll get the handle of it. If not, I'll just ignore it. Right, is this it? Seems like it. So what do I do? Do I interact with this guy? Or am I not able to do that yet? It could be we're not able to do that yet. Okay, so it's introducing us bit by bit. So yeah, we didn't have to do all this kind of, yeah. I don't know, do I like that or not? I don't know. It's kind of nice, because it introduces you bit by bit, especially if you don't know the game. Then I imagine that would be very useful for somebody who's already played the first game. I don't know, maybe kind of annoying. I don't know.
I know you see me.
So let's go towards this mission, which is way down there, which is going to involve getting past the charger, which I'm a little bit worried about. I would like to have done that cave thing, but I can't find how I did it now. So I will try and do that. So first thing I do, I think we ought to go to the fire and save, just to preserve what we have. It probably does do saves, when we complete things like play the game or whatever. It probably does that anyway, but just to be safe, I'm going to press that. And we'll try and make our way towards here. Now, this would probably be a lot of streams to complete this game, but I'll probably do some of the side activities off screen. Otherwise, this could be about 600 episodes. And you probably don't want to see me play every single little quest, every single little pickup, I mean, if you want that, let me know, but I imagine, most streamers, they kind of streamline the experience and concentrate on the
That
main
bristleback's
things.
gonna run him down. Get to safety! If I find
Thank the forge.
Well, that's quite easy. That's been already
Get
damaged.
inside until it's safe.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Sorry, I did talk over that. Sorry about that. Temporarily slow down, do that. Okay. Right, he's obviously a damaged one already. Okay, so let's take all that. Right, there they all are. So let's have a look. Yeah, let's scan these guys. It takes me a while to kind of get get used to the fact I've now got to press and hold it. So, blaze kind of causes a chain reaction. So it's similar to the last one. Contains valuable resources destroyed when killed. So he's mountable, and that is unlocked. So it says that I can unlock it. We haven't got anything to. And one thing I have noticed is you can actually target a thing. So you can press that. You notice it goes red, and then we can tag the target. So let's tag them first of all. And of course that's the burrower, I think. That is a small supply cache, so we'll probably go for that as well. Now I presume these guys, do they run away? View in the notebook, we'll find out. I like the way it goes, you can go straight into the notebook without having to quit out, go into the menu, and you go straight to it. So lovely improvements to the game. Hard arcade protect synthetic muscle. Large metal horns used to dig up natural resources, detach or destroy to disable charge attack. So same as before, and that's tear off to collect this resource or shoot with fire arrows to detonate. It says it's detachable with tear. tear off to him, but component is destroyed if not detached. So yeah, that is the kind of difference. Oh yeah, we press on that and we actually get that, so that tells you what it's used for. Okay, so that's quite nice. So it looks like we can actually override it. Does seem to suggest that. Well, it says PSI override unlocked. So it seems like we can ride it. So I wouldn't mind getting it, but I wouldn't mind putting this guy out first because he's obviously guarding the herd and he's going to alert things. I heard that's what they do now. But yeah, you can highlight each part, like say that bit there, say. So we could tag that part. It looks like you could tag multiple parts as well, which is quite nice. So I think I've tagged them all now. So let's get out of that. Let's have a go. I mean, I try to be a bit careful, but I do like the fact we don't have to have those. I think if you press the scan thing, it will show up those, you know, the little thing that says, you know, that's the thing that's pick upable. But I think if you're on Explorer, I don't think it does. So I might try that in and out. So if I could get rid of, say, the burrower, what I'm thinking is to try and override one. That is my thinking. The trouble is I've got to think of how am I going to get around there. I'll tell you what, let's bring him over here. Ooh, I pressed that too long. Yeah, I've got to remember to tap. Right. We'll kind of bring him, say, here. And then if we can get rid of this guy, you know, the other guy hopefully won't be aware of that. Although we've got to get him to watch it, see it first. Oh, well, actually, we might be able to override him, so that'll be even better. It might attack the others. Let's see if we can override it. We can, good. So we have got sort of the things that we had from the first game. That just kind of makes sense. I'm glad they kind of got, you know, you still got your same kind of shield weaver, because I wore that 99 times out of 100. I'll leave him there, and we'll try and take out that guy there. So let me highlight his path, or track, should I say. See if we can find a place so we can sneak up without him seeing and take him out. And then, because I noticed that some apparently do alert the other creatures, or some I think you can even actually like bring in reinforcements. Oh, I almost missed that there. They didn't seem to be phased by that. Oh, right, okay. For a minute I thought he was going to totally ignore me and be very, very passive. But it looks like he doesn't. I'll try and target his part. Which means I lose that part, that's the only trouble. Oh, we're out of ammo. That's always bad news. Okay, right, simple enough. So yeah, I wonder why it was quite hard when I did it. It was because the fact that I had it on very hard. I tested it on hard, then I tested it on very hard just to see what it was, and I must have accidentally left it on it. Not too bad. At least I know it's going to be a little bit easier to do now. Now he's kind of noticed something. He may go after my mount. That's the only trouble. But again, we use this stone thing. I think I'm going to use this a lot now. This. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I wanted the stone option. Let me put in it to say there. Let's see if we can get the guy there. I hope he doesn't attack them. He might, because he's obviously on our side. Oh yeah, he's going to attack it. Don't damage him. He's mine. I don't want him damaged. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, buddy. Now we have this very powerful attack, but you've got to charge it up and come back. Use the zoom ray. Well, we can't detach the parts, so we may as well just go for them just to weaken them. I didn't lose any health, good. So it's got a lot easier now since I've realised, you know, I've done things the correct way. And I'm playing it at the proper level now. Missed. Give it up. So we've got a charger. I don't usually use rides a lot, a terrific amount. It might get us from A to B if we got to go to A to B, you know, quite quickly. It might aid us in that process. Hello, Mr. Boar. Now, I will try a headshot at some point, but yeah, it takes 2 shots until you get the fire arrows. Actually, we got fire arrows. We haven't. So that's the short bow. Might be a good idea to use a short bow. That does 12 damage. Oh, that's a good point. That does 28. So that's, and that is the. Oh, that is acid. See, I thought that was corruption. Ooh, we have to try this acid one. So, yeah, green I've always associated with corruption. So I may have ignored that when I saw it when I do my PlayStation 5. You know, I'm sorry, PlayStation 4. When I went a little bit ahead. You know, we can't repair them, I don't think, or can we? Oh, we can, yeah. So these are the skills that we learned from last time. Looks like we're still getting those options from last time. So. I wonder actually whether we can.
Axe eating away at it. Now to follow up.
I know that should take away his health bit by bit. Oh no, you don't. Okay, let's go for the more powerful one now. Oh, sorry. Once again, you hit your follower, Ray. I know, I can't help it. I like doing it. It's great fun. Yeah, I don't know. Is it semi-locking up? I think I turned on the, you know, a little bit of the extra guided function on. Oh, I did get him. I thought for a minute I missed, which is, you know, quite rare for me. Oh, I actually got him. I didn't believe that. Actually hit a moving target. I am getting awesome now. But I know what you're saying. You should be moving on, getting on with the main story, you know. But you know, I am like that. I am going to do every tiny little thing. So you know, if you don't like that kind of, you know, play, you know, that's up, you know, entirely up to you whether you watch or not. But you know, I'm going to try and, you know, I'll be playing this as though I'm playing it, you know, as though I'm not streaming. So in other words, I'm going to be playing it as I would normally play it. I will try and speed up things by doing not too much running around. But I'll try and find interesting things to do and try and do the kind of bulk of the kind of uninteresting things, like picking up all these, which are very... Right, but we can call that guy at any time. I'll keep it on there for a minute and we'll just call him when we need him. Actually, I might do a scan, see if it... I presume we're getting something which is going to reveal scan. So although I said, you know, try not to pick up too much, here I am going to pick it up too much. But it's resources, so, you know, it's like the machine stuff, so this is good. So I'll try not to get the rest. Right, let's get our arrows up to max. And that one's all up to max. So, yeah, this is short, but it does very quick ones. But, so when it's close up, we could fire some quick shots off there. I'll pick up these rocks. I'll make sure I've got a few of them, so I'll be doing that a lot more. Right, we're heading for here. Okay, so let's do that. What is that there? Oh, it's going a roundabout way. So let's go to the nearest one and find out what this is. It's a fire. Is that what it is? Could well be a fire.
Looks like some sort of quarry.
Is that the one I was thinking of earlier? Saw earlier? No, it isn't. But there is a fire there. Right, let's have a look. Right, let me check the recording. 39 minutes. Okay, so we've got a nice bit to go. Right, I will get some of the wood because I'm not sure how much I got left of that. Let me just check. How much have I got? I've got 100. Yeah, because they both use wood. So, and that one does. So, I could do with a bit more wood. So I just stock up on all these, so I don't have to keep, getting some after. Try and make this as painless for you as possible. Right, we'll talk to this guy in a minute. We just save it here. And we don't have to creep anymore. Right, excuse me, Belna.
You picked the wrong day for sightseeing. Ain't safe in there. Machines will kill you.
Alright. So this is Barren Light. So the actual thing is actually a bit further on. Okay, so let's investigate the question marks. If some of the question marks, just like a couple of resources, something like that. Something I'm not interested, I'll maybe do some of these off screen, okay? Looks like we got to help somebody there. Is that what it is? So let's help that person. Actually, let's scan that one and find out, 'cause that could be an unknown. It's a bristleback. Right, okay, let's have a look, see what his... So he's got detachable grinding discs. He has a chain reaction to that. So let's go for the acid one then. Kind of... acid on it. And then we'll change to that one. Get a bit more powerful on there before it kills that person. Right, okay, it's exploded.
Let's do it.
Right. So it was worth doing the acid. So yeah, this is what on the first time I played Horizon Zero Dawn, I didn't use all go into all the things. I just used to hit them with arrows, and didn't always use those elemental things. You got to watch that acid, by the way. It will actually drain your health. So be careful of that. It looks like that's already been harvested. Right, it's this person here. So I presume we're going to get simple kind of missions as well. Right, could you just help me go and find something? I presume we're going to have that.
We'll get you out, don't worry.
We got a free. Oh right, this is actually got some resistance here on the trigger. As I did that then. So it did say, this is one of the things of the feedback. You are going to get things like resistances. I feel like you've got to put a bit of effort in, so it's hard to pull.
Just Aloy is fine.
Aaron mentioned you're not one for fancy titles.
You're Vanguard.
Well, here to escort Wadiz's delegate behind to the embassy.
If we can get rid of these bristlebacks.
Captain said to keep an eye on Chainscrape, then these ugly lugs showed up.
Gave the first one a good beating.
But didn't quite have time to roll out of the way when it fell.
Told you it wasn't a good idea to eat that much before heading out.
I should probably get going. You know where I can find Erend?
Captain went chasing after more bristlebacks further west.
Just follow the sound of cursing and you'll find them. Now, if you see any more of these bristlebacks...
I'll make sure to roll out of their way.
Might want to take some of these with you as well. They're handy in a pinch.
Thanks.
In a pinch.
Stay safe, Aloy.
I like that term. In a pinch. Smoke bombs. Oh, right. Yeah, we got smoke bombs. Deploy smoke bomb to confuse nearby enemies and escape back into stealth. Smoke bomb can be used. Could also be used underwater. I like the sound of that. And I don't know if you noticed on my I can't remember which one it was now, whether it's the first or second part, where if you scan underground, it's a bit like a sonar. So it kind of does that kind of sonar ping, and gives you kind of like a. I think it showed kind of little curves of like vibrations or whatever it was. So that's quite nice. I quite like that. So let's have a look at the quest. Let's do this little errand. Let's kind of do things bit by bit. So we got to talk to Tama. This traditional. No, that's the wrong one. It's the bristlebacks, right? So we're still doing that. So it's search west of the quarry for bristlebacks. Show on the map. So we've got to go a little bit further. So this is what's going to happen in some of these quests now. They didn't just go to the quest. They said go here, come back. Some of them are gonna, you get a first one say about it, then you go to see this person. You continue. So it's going to be more like a kind of Witcher 3, where they're going to, gradually evolve over time. So that's the kind of new features that they put into it. Which is quite nice. So I think we'll all enjoy that. We all enjoyed the Witcher quests. They were absolutely amazing and probably set the bar for open world adventures, really. So they will all have to step up to the mark for that. So I'm just going to see what's nearby. I would have done that nice cave thing. I do want to go to that cave one at some point. I won't go to there yet. So let's follow this road because it's going to actually, I think that one's already unlocked, isn't it? Yeah, we've already unlocked that one. Okay, so we've got to kind of back out a bit. That there is a scrounger. I wouldn't mind investigating that actually, just to see what we're up against there. Let's go to this notebook too and look at the bio. I wonder if it goes all the way down too. Oh, it does. Oh, so there's going to be a fair few bios. That's quite nice. So we got Petra here. Yeah, Petra, of course. We met in the first game. Who works on the forge, gave us a heavy weapon to use to defend against a big attack that was at their particular base. Ayla first encountered Petra at the settlement of Freeheap, where the Tinker sought to build a life for herself outside the hard-headed rules and misogynistic customs of the Oseram homeland. It was thanks to her cannons of Petra's making that Aloy and her allies were able to defend the Carja capital at the Battle of the All-Light. Always one to seek out new challenges, Petra later moved to Chainscape, a frontier settlement in the Daunt near the infamous Forbidden West. So that it kind of gives us a nice backstory a little bit on, in case you haven't played this game before. So that's nice. So now we've got some info on the bristlebacks, of course. Okay, so these are locked. So it needs a towel upgrade. So I can't wait to get to first cauldron, to be honest, but I would like to do some upgrading, which is why I won't go all through this stuff yet. Well, I'll try and work through it as I go. Now, I think there's some down here. I think it's in the notebook. Must be something else. I did notice in in the old game that sometimes it stayed up when I thought I'd unlocked all the things, and so it's highlighted there to go in the notebook. Although, it is actually these. So these are all the, this is all the stuff you want to know about, melee attacks, classes, all this kind of stuff. So I haven't ticked all those off. So, right. So, let's see. I wouldn't mind having a little look down there just to see what we're up against with scroungers. I think we did have one in the play that we did in the beginning part of the game. But yeah, let's track these guys down. Get these in the notebook.
It's a ruin from the old world. Bet I could find something interesting inside.
Ah, right. Now, I did see somebody do a kind of ruin. And they're kind of like puzzles, really. Where, you have to shift a block around so you can climb up onto that block. So, I don't know if this is the same one. But I did see somebody doing it, live streaming it.
Okay.
And I thought, well, I'll watch this just a little bit. So this could be one of them. So they're quite involved, some of these. They're kind of like Lara Croft puzzles. So there's something up there. So if we use this block, we can jump up onto that. So that's simple enough. It's already there.
Kind of relic in there.
But we can't get into there.
How to reach it?
So we've got to find out how to get into there. So let's open our quest menu. Let's have a look at this, because there's going to be lots of new things in this, which. So I think we'll click on that. Gather the ornament. So I take it's that there. So we've got to work out how to solve this puzzle, how to get in there. So let's see. So, and I know that she was kind of struggling at some point. So it's like little puzzles. I mean, I don't know whether everybody would enjoy puzzles because they're used to it as it is. It could be quite interesting. I did like Lara, you know, all the Lara Croft stuff. You know, I got all 3 games. I haven't played much of the 3rd game, but you know, I do like the Lara Croft stuff. It's very, very interesting.
Looks like
You
this
know,
door
having
needs
to
some
use your
kind
brain a
of
little bit,
key
and it helps to
module.
exercise my brain and
Maybe there's one in the ruin?
helps me to, you know, develop my brains a bit. You know, it needs it, by God. So it looks like to get to multiple things here, we need to use this block. Let me try a run and jump. That'll probably work. Yes. So I kind of like this feature. I do like that they've added new stuff, and you got to kind of work for it. You know, it could make for, you know, the stream could be quite long as I'm trying to solve it. So maybe I won't show these all the time because obviously they're going to take a little bit of time. But I think I quite like this, that they're varying the gameplay. Instead of just go here, go there, pick up a resource, that's it. They're adding things like, well, let's have how you got to kind of work out how to get into this thing and get that. So we've got to somehow open that door by the look of it, but I presume we need something to open that door. So it requires a key. So I think this might be the one that she did, but I can't remember how. But she did it. I don't know if there are lots of these that are kind of similar. I don't know. So it might be a good idea to scan then. Is that a raccoon there? Dead raccoon. So you scan around a bit. We might. Oh, we still got the little rats and things, raccoons and all these things. Then so we still got all that. So I take it we can still tag them. Yeah. So we still have to do all that. Right. There's something there. A metal clamp. So let's see how we can. Might have to pull this block to multiple areas. You never know. So vent panel, sturdy beam. Right. So let's first of all, I'll just have a look around. I doubt if I can climb up that now. But apparently you can, you know, pull stuff and dismantle walls, all this kind of stuff. So I'll spend a little bit of time on this, but I don't want to spend too much time. We're on 52 minutes. I've only got 7 minutes, so I probably won't be able to solve this in 7 minutes. You know, brain's not clever enough to do that. But wish me luck on that process. Way over there. I mean, is it possible for me to jump that? I doubt it, because I'm going to hit the thing, aren't I? And there's no way I can get a run up. Nope, not a good try. But I would like to solve this puzzle at some point. Oh, I don't want to do this, but if you tag them, it's easier because all you got to do is aim just slightly below the tag, and it makes it very easy to shoot them. You don't have to really see them. They can go into bushes as long as you aim just below the tag mark. It seems to work. So I think if I bring it to here, then that's a long way to pull the block, isn't it? So let's grab this block then. Let's move it out here. So I'm trying to use my brain here. It's going to be a little bit of a squeeze, isn't it? Wish me luck on the brain functioning. Although we might be able to get up there. Come to think of it, can I go from there up to this bit here? I think I can. Yeah. Right. Okay. That's where I was first. Right. That was stupid. Right. Yeah. So it's going to take a bit of working out here. Duh. Now, can I push it all the way out? He asked. Looks like we're not allowed to go past that. Okay, so we've got a limited amount of places we can go with it. Can I go right outside? No. Alright, so it's only this kind of area. Right, that kind of limits our functionality. You can grab it from any angle. So this could be tricky. And I don't know if my brain is up to it, to be honest. Not the best brain in the world. That's why I need exercise like this. Oh, we can grab that. So we grab that, go into there. Is there any other way we can get through from here? Can't grab that. There's no kind of grapple point. So I might have to wait on this because, you know, I'll, if you want to see me solve this, you know, you probably don't. But I'll give it another 5 minutes. We have 5 minutes left. Can I solve the puzzle? The only thing I can think of was to bring it around here. How would I get through there? That's what I've got to work out. This is where photo mode might come in handy, actually. What a genius idea, Ray. So if we got to get to that. Right, okay. It does give us, seem to have give us a little bit more range than before, but not tremendous amount. So it looks like we got to get a key. So I think probably the best thing to do is see if we can get find out any particular bits that seem interesting. That's the ornament we got to get. So let's try and look at different things. See if we can give us a clue to see where. So it looks like it might be there's a vent panel there. So that might be something we can kind of pull. I can see something through there. A metal clamp. Let's try to get through there if we can. Can't see a way in, to be honest. This could be tricky. I don't know if I'll be able to achieve this miracle. Nope. So I'll try for a few minutes, then I think that'll be the end of the stream, yeah. Right, okay, got up there but fell off. Right, this could be tricky. How am I going to do this? So yeah, there's probably, and you don't want to see me doing puzzles all the time, do you? So, I mean, if you do, let me know. But if not, I'll do these off screen. And they're probably blatantly obvious and I just can't see it. But since we've got limited movement on the block... Ow. That's going to make it difficult, isn't it? I go through there. Is that helping? Because I think there are kind of destructible wall things as well. Nice music in the background. I hope you're enjoying that. Is that something that I can get through to? Let's scan that. I would say we can get through from out there. That's my... Oh, sorry, got in my way. I just had a little practice there, and unfortunately I hit that. No, I actually lied there. That was intentional. You don't lie, do you? Sometimes. Right, it's 58 minutes, so it's going to end any minute. So yeah, I'll kind of try and work this puzzle out and maybe tell you how I did it, if I can remember, of course. Which is a forlorn hope that I remember. So I hope you enjoyed it. Oh goodness me, another practice, and again I accidentally hit an animal. What is wrong with me? Hey, I'm becoming a little liar all of a sudden. You little monkey, you. So yeah, it's going to take a bit of doing it. I mean, is it destructible? He asked. So I think that will do because I'm practically out of time. It just pulled, so I've got 26 seconds. So if you want to see the puzzles stuff, I'm not the greatest at doing puzzles because I haven't got much of a brain, then please let me know. But otherwise, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please remember that like and subscribe. It means a lot to the channel. And I'll see you all next time. And guess what, guys? I'll see you later. Bye.